Hi, Epicure Family. This is Sherri Leopold here, and I'm excited to be with you today. I'm a licensed brain trainer and been a network marketer for a really long time and a new member to the Epicure family. So I wanted to just record a little something for you, and it's really about fear. And as you are building your businesses, I want you to remember that you never want to be the skunk. So, what does that mean? What does us being a skunk mean? So, this is just my version of what this means. That skunk really is fear. So, I'm going to explain to you what I mean by that. So if you and I are riding in a car and we're going down, say, like some back road somewhere and there's no street lights or whatever, we're driving along and you're like, ooh, what is that smell? And you and I both know, oh gosh, there's a skunk. Now, one, we can't see it. No, but we know it's there and we know we don't like it, right? So we want to get away from it. So what do? We roll down the windows, usually as fast as we can because the car is moving, right? We want to equalize the air and get the stink out as fast as you can and get away from it. So that, my friends, is actually what fear is in our business. When you show up in someone's inbox or face to face, or even when you're doing a cooking class and you have fear, you are the skunk, my friends. People don't order. They don't answer you in messages. They ghost you and you can message them 7 times. It pushes you into spammy tammy space and into that salesy space. So you got to be very aware of not becoming that skunk because somebody's going to roll down the window and push you out or open the door and push you out and keep going. And so I want you to think about, how do I conquer the fear? How do I kill the skunk, so to speak? So, how do you do that? Well, you do that by providing value, but also by being confident in your product, being confident in what the product does for you, how you use it in your life, what difference it's made for you in the kitchen. All those things matter, right? And so as you move forward in your Epicure business, you've got to really find your value spot. Lead with that value, whether it's the no never list, whether it's, being very vegan friendly, vegetarian friendly, whatever it is that is your specific value spot. It's actually a really great price in my opinion, and it also really helps speed things up in the kitchen. There's a lot of reasons why I love it, but you have to find the value spot for yourself. Why? Because that's where your confidence comes from, right? That confidence in your product and in yourself are the things that create the value. That's how you avoid being the skunk. When you're when you're talking to a prospect, you're actually avoiding that skunk spot by leading with value that will be of value to them. And that's what they're interested about anyway. They don't really care what you think. They're only thinking about, what does this mean for me? So providing them with what value you find in it makes them think, well, maybe that will be valuable for me. And they're not necessarily wanting to kick you out of the car. You're there to just pique their interest, right? So remember that the way to avoid the skunk smell is to make sure that you understand the value of your product. And number one, before the value of the product, you've got to understand 100% that you are an unrepeatable miracle exactly as you are. You do not need to have the perfect hair, the perfect face, the perfect clothes. You don't need to have the perfect words. That has nothing to do with it. You need to be perfectly you. There isn't anyone else like you at all, anywhere on this planet. Nobody can be you but you. And that in and of itself is perfection, my friends. So lead with you, who you are, uniquely you. But you have to be in love with you as well. That is where the value comes from in you, right? So you have the value in you, which the knowing your value is what instills the confidence. Knowing the value in the product is what helps you marry those two so that you don't come off as the skunk. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. I hope that you find it helpful. And I'm excited to be making all kinds of new recipes with the Epicure products. And I'm happy to be part of the family. I hope you all have a great day and build something amazing for yourself because you deserve it.